바이블 1311 Job 2 욥기 2장을 네이티브 스피커의 목소리와 함께 읽어보도록 하겠습니다.
Chapter 2. On another day the angels came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came with them to present himself before him.
On another day the angels came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came with them to present himself before him. On another day, 다른 날에 another day에 the angels came to present themselves. 천사들이 그들 스스로를 present, 나타냈는데 before the Lord, 여호와 앞에. And Satan also came with them. 그리고 사탄이 또한 그들 앞에 왔는데 to present himself before him. 여호와 앞에 그 스스로를 프레젠트하기 위해서, 이렇게 나타내기 위해서 왔습니다.
And the Lord said to Satan, Where have you come from? Satan answered the Lord, From roaming through the earth and going back and forth in it.
And the Lord said to Satan, 여호와께서 사탄에게 말씀하시기를, Where have you come from? Where have you come from? 너가 어디로부터 왔냐? Satan answered the Lord, From roaming through the earth and going back and forth in it. From roaming through the earth. 그 땅을 두루, roaming, 이리저리 다니면서 going back and forth in it. Going back and forth in it. 두루 다녔습니다. 그 땅을 from roaming through the earth and going back and forth in it 했습니다.
Then the Lord said to Satan, Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. And he still maintains his integrity, though you incited me against him to ruin him without any reason.
Then the Lord said to Satan, 그때 여호와께서 사탄에게 말씀하시기를, Have you considered my servant Job? 너가 내 종 욥을 considered, 생각해 봤냐? Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. 그와 같은 이가 이 땅에 없다. There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright. 그는 흠이 없고 blameless and upright. 정직한 사람이다. A man who fears God and shuns evil. 그는 a man who fears God. 하나님을 두려워하고 shuns evil. 악을 멀리하는 사람이다. And he still maintains his integrity. 그가 여전히 maintains his integrity. 그의 정직함을, 인테그리티함을 그것을 여전히 maintains, 유지하고 있다. Though you incited me against him to ruin him without any reason. 뭘 함에도, though you incited me, 나를 incited against him, 그 욥에 대해서 나에게 incited 함에도 to ruin him without any reason. 아무런 이유 없이 그를 ruin하려고 하는 너가, 사탄 너가 나에 대해서 incited 함에도 불구하고 he still maintains his integrity.
Skin for skin, Satan replied. A man will give all he has for his own life, but stretch out.
Skin for skin, Satan replied. 사탄이 replied 하기를, 응답하기를, skin for skin. skin 하면은 피부를 말하는데, 피부에 대한 피부다. 육체를 위한 육체다. Skin for skin. Satan replied, A man will give all he has for his own life. 사람이 a man will give all he has. 그가 가진 모든 것을 주게 된다. For his own life. 그 자신의 생명을 위해서 모든 것을 다 주는데, 욥도 그 자신이 많은 것을 다 잃어버리게 됐지만 그 생명을 보존하고 있지 않냐.
out your hand and strike his flesh and bones, and he will surely curse you to your face.
But stretch out your hand and strike his flesh and bones, and he will surely curse you to your face. 그러나 stretch out your hand. 당신이 손을 뻗쳐서 strike his flesh and bones. 그의 flesh and bones, 육체와 뼈, 육체를 flesh and bones를 strike 하면은 and he will surely curse you to your face. 욥이 반드시 당신을 curse you, 저주할 것입니다. to your face, 당신의 면전에서.
The Lord said to Satan, Very well then, he is in your hands, but you must spare his life.
The Lord said to Satan, 그때 여호와께서 사탄에게 말씀하시기를 Very well then, he is in your hands. 좋다. 그러면은 he is in your hands. 그 욥이 너의 손에 있다. But you must spare his life. 그러나 너는 you must spare his life. 그의 생명은 spare, 보존해야만 한다. 생명은 손을 대지 말고 he is in your hands. 너의 손에 있는데 생명은 손을 대지 마라. But you must spare his life.
So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and afflicted Job with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the top of his head.
So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and afflicted Job with painful sores. 그래서 세탄이 went out from the presence of the Lord. 여호와의 면전으로부터 나가서는 afflicted Job. 욥을 afflicted. 욥을 이제 afflicted 했는데 상하게 했는데 afflicted Job with painful sores. 고통스러운 흔대들 그 sores로 painful sores로 afflicted Job. From the soles of his feet to the top of his head. 어디로부터 어디까지 그렇게 흔대가 sores가 나게 했느냐면은 from the soles of his feet. 발끝에서부터 to the top of his head. 머리 꼭대기까지. to the top of his head에 이르기까지 그 painful sores로서 afflicted Job. 욥을 afflicted. 거기에 욥에게 고통을 가했습니다.
Then Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes.
Then Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes. 그때 욥이 Job took a piece of broken pottery, a piece of broken pottery, 깨어진 pottery, 그릇, 파편, 그릇 조각, 한 조각을 취하여다가 Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself. 그 자신을 scraped, 긁었습니다. 그 souls를 scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes. As he sat among the ashes. 그 죄 가운데에 앉아서 그 a piece of broken pottery로 scraped himself 하게 됐습니다.
His wife said to him, Are you still holding on to your integrity? Curse God and die.
His wife said to him, Are you still holding on to your integrity? Curse God and die. His wife said to him, 그의 욥의 아내가 그에게 말하기를, Are you still holding on to your integrity? 당신이 아직도 붙잡고 있냐? holding on to your integrity. 당신의 그 인테그리티함을, 정직함을 그렇게 붙잡고 있냐? Curse God and die. 하나님을 저주하고 죽으라. 그렇게 완전히 망해서 몸까지 망가지고 a piece of broken pottery, 그 부러진 그런 기와 조각으로 파트리 그 그릇 조각으로 그렇게 scrape himself 하고 있는데 Are you still holding on to your integrity? 당신의 그러한 인테그리티를 아직 붙잡고 있냐?
He replied, You are talking like a foolish woman. Shall we accept good from God and not trouble? In all this, Job did not sin in what he said.
He replied, You are talking like a foolish woman. 욥이 replied 하기를 You are talking like a foolish woman. 당신이 어리석은 여자와 같이 말한다. Shall we accept good from God and not trouble? Shall we accept good from God? 우리가 하나님으로부터 좋은 것을 accept 할 수 있냐? 그리고 not trouble, 고난은 accept 할 수가 없냐? 하나님으로부터 좋은 것도 받으면은 trouble, 고난도 함께 오는 법인데, Shall we accept good from God and not trouble? In all this, 이 모든 일에 Job did not sin in what he said. 욥이 did not sin, 죄를 짓지 않았습니다. In what he said, 그가 말하는 것에서 Job did not sin, 그 하나님 앞에서 죄를 짓지를 않았습니다.
When Job's three friends, Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, heard all about the troubles that had come upon him, they set out from their homes and met together by agreement to go and sympathize with him and comfort him.
When Job's three friends, Elibas the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, heard about all the troubles that had come upon him. 그때 욥의 when Job's three friends, 세 명의 욥의 친구 엘리바스와 빌닷과 소발이 heard about all the troubles, 그 모든 고통에 대해서 들었는데 that had come upon him, 욥에게 임한 그러한 고통에 대해서 들어가지고 they set out from their homes and met together by agreement to go. 그들이 이제 set out 출발했는데 from their homes 집에서 출발해서 met together by agreement to go. 욥에게 가기를 서로 agreement 하기 위해서 met together 함께 집에서 나와서 만났습니다. 그리고는 sympathize with him and comfort him. 그리고 sympathize with him. 그와 함께 그에게 동정으로서 함께하고 and comfort him. 그 욥을 위로하기 위해서 가는 것에 동의를 했습니다.
When they saw him from a distance, they could hardly recognize him. They began to weep aloud, and they tore their robes and sprinkled dust on their heads.
When they saw him from a distance, 그들이 엘리바스, 빌닷, 소발 세 친구가 when they saw him from a distance, 멀리서 욥을 보았을 때에 they could hardly recognize him. 그의 recognize him. 욥을 알아볼 수가 없었습니다. They could hardly recognize him. They began to weep aloud. 그들이 큰 소리로 울기 시작했는데 they began to weep aloud and they tore their robes and sprinkled the dust on their heads. 그리고는 그들이 tore their robes. 그들의 옷을 찢고 sprinkled the dust on their heads. 머리에 죄를 뿌렸습니다. sprinkled the dust on their heads. 아주 비참하고 고통을 그렇게 당하는 것을 보고 그 세 친구들이 tore their robes and sprinkled the dust on their heads.
Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. No one said a word to him because they saw how great his suffering was.
Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. 그리고 그들이 이제 그 땅에서 앉아서 they sat on the ground with him 며칠 동안을 for 7 days and 7 nights 7일 밤낮을 No one said a word to him. 아무도 그에게 한마디도 할 수가 없었습니다. No one said a word to him. 왜냐하면 because they saw how great his suffering was. 그들이 볼 때에 얼마나 how great his suffering was. 그 욥의 고통이 얼마나 심했는지. How great his suffering was.